This is gameplay part 1 of TrackMania Turbo, a new game coming to the Xbox and PlayStation. TrackMania has primarily been a PC game over the years, and this is the first time it's being seen on the Xbox and the PlayStation. And if you're unfamiliar with TrackMania, it's an insanely fast-paced arcade racing game. Courses are typically very short in length and frequently feature completely insane loop-de-loops and gravity-defying jumps. Turns are very hard and unforgiving and frequently don't have guardrails, so you can just go soaring off into the distance and have to restart if you don't hit that, if you don't time it perfectly. Their tagline is easy to pick up and difficult to master, which is completely true. You need to hit those breakpoints perfectly on harder courses, and TrackMania Turbo requires finesse. You cannot always go balls to the wall and use full gas. It's an arcade racer that requires you to use the brakes and really feather the gas. You know, you'll like TrackMania Turbo if you like games that push you to master a track and get the gold medal, kind of in a similar vein as like Trials HD. Restarting a course is just mapped to the B button, and it loads instantly, which will give you an idea of the focus of TrackMania Turbo and just how quickly you're going to be restarting some of these tracks over and over again to get that gold medal. Now, there's no car performance customization, so you can get a gold medal on the very first race on your very first try if you're good enough. It's not as if you're going to unlock a faster engine later in the game to easily get the gold later on when you come back to that track. Now, there's also very limited customization in TrackMania Turbo. The prefab paint jobs and numbers are unlocked when you get gold on campaign courses. Now, there's 200 campaign courses over 4 different categories. There are 4 different track styles. Grand Canyon drift courses feature lots of high-speed drifting. Down in Dirty Valley has lots of slippery dirt tracks and big jumps. Rollercoaster Lagoon is my favorite in that they have tracks that have huge loops and big jumps and just kind of these weird gravity magnet tracks where you go up and over without leaving the ground. And the International Stadium Circuit is the most challenging, that combines all the styles from all the other zones. Now, TrackMania Turbo has a great soundtrack with lots of fast-paced techno and dub as well. It really fits the style of the game perfectly. The track creator is very easy to use as well. There are 3 different modes of the track creator for the level of control you want over placing elements in the course. Now, I played around with it a little bit so far, and I found creating the tracks was a lot more fun than actually racing on the tracks I created. It's difficult to make a fun course. Playing around in the track creator really gave me a better perspective on how well designed the campaign courses really are. TrackMania Turbo also has an incredibly unique double driver mode. You both control half the steering and the gas, and it's completely doable, and it's difficult to explain, but you cannot oversteer with 2 people pulling to the left. It's more like a dual driver mode where both people controlling have 50% of the total power of the engine and power of the steering. You do not need to coordinate with your partner as much as compensate for them oversteering. We found ourselves driving together better than separately because it's basically combining your reaction times. Playing together instead of against each other is so much more fun. I've never done anything quite like this in a game before. There's also traditional split screen as well, up to 4 people, which we hated. Once someone crashes, they want to restart and the game ends for both people. And because the tracks are so short, there's no opportunity for the second person to catch up, like in Mario Kart. There's no playlists, there's no auto-forwarding, and scores do not carry over from track to track. It's just not really designed very well for split screen. Unfortunately, I've not been able to test the online racing lobbies yet because this is pre-release and there's almost nobody playing TrackMania Turbo yet, but I will post an update once the game is live. The random track generator is pretty insane as well. It basically gives you infinite possibilities for randomly created courses, but the very first time we tried it, it got stuck on trying to create a lap course, so it doesn't seem like that works very well, but the ones that just go from point A to point B seems to generate some very unique courses very quickly. You can also share your own created tracks via the web portal, and this is where this game is going to have where it could really have an insane amount of depth long term. And I could see it taking off in a way very similar to Mario Maker. Because like a big YouTube channel or gaming sites can create insane tracks and easily share them with all of their followers. And it looks like you can easily share created maps from the Xbox to the PS4 with a direct link from their web portal. So that's my basic overview of TrackMania Turbo. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you have specific questions about TrackMania Turbo, ask away in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. Now I'm going to shut up and show a couple courses from all 4 regions. Game on.